Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. Sorry if you can this really annoying rattling noise. It's a load of crickets in the background. I'm on holiday and they just seem to start fucking getting even more annoying as soon as I start recording. But yeah, as I say, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Today I was do something. Well, I want to talk about something. So obviously Chelsea absolutely spanked PSG last night. And they didn't just beat them, they spanked them. They absolutely embarrassed them. PSG lost their head. They got so rattled. John Evans ended up getting a red card. So they got like 3 cards in the last like 5-10 minutes of the game. What the fuck is that? And yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say I was wrong about Chelsea. Um, yeah, I mean about their team, by the way, not their owners, their team. What the fuck? This bird's flying around, but yeah, I was wrong about Chelsea. I take it all back. Everything I said about their team. Their team is actually very good. Um, yeah, Pedro, everyone's raving about him. Go look at, well, you won't make time videos of it, but just random streams I've done sometimes and just say how good João Pedro is, how much I wanted him last year. He's a baller. Oh, but he's not prolific enough. Oh, he doesn't score enough goals. Then you put him in a good team with some better players and more creativity around him. And so far, I think he scored 3 and 3. He might have scored 4 actually. He scored 3 and 3, but he was about to. He should have 4 and 3. I remember CB was talking about it in one of the games. Apparently, he scored in the last minute. He played really well on his debut. Yeah, 3 and 3. I reckon he's going to bag 15 Premier League goals minimum. And then link-up play, there's not many better link-up strikers in the world, you could argue. Definitely in the Premier League. You could argue maybe, you know, uh, is Isak even more better link-up than him? Maybe you could say Isak. But other than that, I don't really know any other ones in the Premier League that are better than him. Genuinely elite. Who knew? Cole Palmer. This whole debates of Cole Palmer when he's at his best. Um, and when he's at his best, there's no player, I don't think, in the Premier League, other than maybe Mo Salah, that's better than him. There's just not. I mean, what's he got now? I think he's got 3 goals in finals. No, 4 goals in finals. He scored in the Super Cup final. He scored in the Euros final. He scored 2 goals in the Cup final. He could retire. Generally retire with. We could be living in a world where he gets 15 to 20 goals in finals. Absolutely unreal. But don't. I'm not going to name names, but just don't compare him to anyone else. No one else on his level when it comes to that. That's the hardest thing to do is turn up in big games. Drogba was known for it. Drogba built a career of it. Drogba's good obviously other ways, but hardest thing to do is turn up in the big games. Look what happened with Cole Palmer last night again. 4 goals in 4 finals. Yeah, absolutely dragged Chelsea to winning another trophy. And he also got 2 assists in the Conference League finals. I don't know if he's got 4 goals, 2 assists in about like no, I think he's played like 5 or 6 finals. He's played 5 finals. So he's got 6 GA in 5 finals. You know what I'm saying? That is absolutely extraordinary, exquisite. Um, and yeah, this guy's just a joke of a footballer, bro. Honestly, I can't lie. Enzo, by the way, to be fair, I didn't say I was wrong about Enzo. I did say that a couple of months ago. I said like he started to win me over a bit more. I wasn't. I never used to, when he first originally joined Chelsea. I wanted him at United, but then he just didn't live up to the hype kind of thing. And you got to see him put a bit of weight, and you're like, he's not really going to do it for me. And then he finally fucking crickets. Then he finally, I think they're fucking, mate. Honestly, I think these crickets are genuinely fucking, bro. They just do it all day, rattle, that shit, bro. But yeah, Enzo, I think, like, as soon as he started living up to that not price tag, but living up to the talent that we knew he had, my eyes basically, yeah, he's won me over, man. Like, he's unreal. He's absolutely unreal. And Enzo Maresca is another one that's won me over. You know, a manager to win what his first season really in the top of the game, get top 4, win 2 trophies. Um, Albeit one is the Club World Cup, but at the end of the day, that is still against Europe's elite. They beat PSG 3-0 in the finals. So people will get, so PSG were definitely taking that competition seriously. PSG beat Atletico 4-0. PSG beat Real Madrid 4-0. PSG beat Bayern Munich. They definitely were taking that competition seriously. An extra 30 million, I think, if you won the Champions of the thing. And obviously, if PSG had won that, they would have become, I believe, the first team potentially ever to win 7 trophies in a year. Obviously, they've still got to win the Super Cup and the other trophy that they replaced the Club World Cup, the previous Club World Cup with. But they would have become the first team. They probably would have won those both and become the first team to win 7 trophies in the calendar year. So, let's not pretend they're not taking it seriously. Well, they didn't take it seriously. And Enzo Maresca has definitely won me over. I can't lie. This guy clearly is a decent manager. One thing that I didn't realise actually started to sway me with Enzo Maresca is, I think it was about when their season ended, and they said that Chelsea had conceded a third least amount of goals in the Premier League, and I was like, third least amount of goals in that defence. Reece James has been injured, not all season, but he's had injuries this season. They've got a centre-back partnership of either Darcy or Chile and Colwell, or Tossin and Colwell, and I don't rate any of those guys, including Colwell. I still don't rate Colwell, by the way. He's not going to win me over. But it's like, how did you get the third least amount of goals conceded with that? And it clearly showed that obviously, a lot of other teams, they were a bit worse. They were shocking. Like Spurs' defence was a lot more exposed because of injuries and etc. etc. But still, it's like, that shows a very good level of coaching to be able to minimise the threat of the opposition. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, he's won me over. Top class manager. I wouldn't say I don't see he's in the competition for like top 5 in the league yet. I don't know. Maybe he is. I mean, I'd say Slot's better than him. Just from my Slot, Unai Emery, Pep, and there might be 1 or 2 more. But when you've done it at the top level of the game, you've done it in Europe. I know Conference League is Conference League, but you still won the Club World Cup now. João Pedro's a baller. Chelsea, for me, I think need, and listen, I actually hope it happens. I said it last season. I hope it happens. I actually do hope that Chelsea, I need to become Chelsea again, because I need Chelsea to sign a centre-back and a goalkeeper. No, 2 centre-backs, preferably, and a goalkeeper. Obviously, need to get rid of that over-bloated squad, but they just sold Maresca for 50 million, which I wanted to do a video on it, because I was going to do a video on Chelsea, fucking, they're selling now, but I'm going to do a video on Chelsea, the best selling club in the fucking world, mate, honestly. They're just 50 million for Maresca. They want 60 million for Jackson. They'll probably get 50 million plus 10 million Adams, so on that. Honestly, elite selling club. I was going to do a video on that, but what's called? Well, we'll do a video on that. Yeah, it's PK, bro. But listen, as I was saying, I hope Chelsea get back to their best, because I would much rather Chelsea win the league than Arsenal, City, or Liverpool. And I feel like if Chelsea get 2 centre-backs and a goalkeeper and get rid of some of the other players, because you don't have too many players, because it causes a bit of a thing in the dressing room. There's not really a connection there. If you have 2 people, you know what I'm saying? As they do say, keep your circle tight. You know what I'm saying? So you keep your circle tight. You keep the players a bit that trim the squad down a bit. Maybe set about 5, 6, 7 players. Get 2 centre-backs and a goalkeeper. I feel, and a top-class goalkeeper of that. I feel like Chelsea will be potentially, hopefully, up there. But I don't know if they'll win the league. But I hope they will, because I'd much rather them to win it than the Gooners, or the Gunners, the Scousers, and the wannabe Manchester United. I'd much rather them win it than them. But let me know what you lot think in the comments, man. Is there anything else we need to talk about? That trophy lift was quite odd, wasn't it? Fucking Donald Trump was just fucking sitting there, and Cole Palmer was like, "Are you going to leave?" No, so Cole Palmer was like, "What's he doing?" And Cole Palmer was like, "What's he doing?" Because obviously they wanted the trophy lift by themselves, and now they've got a trophy lift with Donald Trump, which has probably ruined some of the photos, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'm out, people, and if you want to know where I am, not really much streams. I just woke up, by the way. I'm in Greece right now, so I'll show you that I'll do a vlog or something one time. Peace.